Good evening. Ed Gargas here alongside Jeff Bush with YAC TV. Getting ready to see the Class 3 District 1 champion against the Class 3 District 2 runner-up regional playoff game, the first round of the state playoffs here for football. Looking forward to an exciting game here at Charles Bland Stadium, Dexter High School, Park Hill Central in town this evening. We played them in the second week, Jeff. Dexter traveled north, had some success early in the game. Park Hills really came back there at the end of the game, though, and tightened it up. I think it was a 10-point spread at the final count, 37-27. So, but since then, Park Hills, they've had a challenging schedule. They beat some quality teams. Finished runner-up in their district to St. Genevieve, a team that we also played. And so, looking forward to a very competitive contest tonight.
Yes, it is going to be an exciting football game, and this is what they've played the whole season for. It all comes down to tonight, and the winner moves on. The loser focuses on basketball.
Absolutely. Dexter comes into the game tonight with a record of 9-1, ranked, I believe, number 8 in state in Class 3A. Park Hills with a record of 5-5, but again, had a couple of losses early in the season, improved a lot after that with some quality wins there. You see the bracket on your TV screen there, but they kind of rely on the power game, I believe. They got some big guys on the line and some big backs as well. And got a few stats here from our good friend Brett Dorton, but I'll tell you what, let's take a quick break. Tyler talked with Coach Pixley just the other day. We'll see what Coach has to say, and we'll follow up that. Some comments on his comments and some stats leading into tonight's game.
And we're along with Dexter head coach Aaron Pixley. And Coach Pixley, this is the time of the year that y'all strive to play in, the playoffs and the state playoffs, and you're leading off in the regionals with Park Hill Central. Already played them once this year early in the season and come away with, it was a closer game that you would probably expect. In the fourth quarter, you had a 37-7 lead, and they closed it with 20 points scored in the fourth quarter. So a little closer game than it looked like through the first three quarters. So what do you think coming into this game with Park Hills?
Well, I think they do a lot of the same thing they normally do. I think both teams are in better shape than they were. That was the hottest game of the year, and it was the second game of the year. It was very difficult on both teams, but they're very, very good at what they do. They're a power running team. They have excellent play action passing off of it, and then their defense, they flip around. They're very physical. They run the ball very well, and they're going to get after you. It's a very big team. The biggest team we played all year, and they're very good, and they're better than they were early.
And you finished your season at 9-1, a very strong finish, one of the best seasons that you've had here in Dexter. And you're bringing back a lot of players that made a good run last year with the senior leadership. So what do you think in that regard with your team coming into this year that you'll be able to do fare just as well, or maybe even better than last year?
Well, they played in a lot of games, and they played in a lot of tough games, and hopefully that experience will carry through, and hopefully that experience of staying together through adversity helps out, because so anytime in the playoffs, nothing is easy, and every game's going to be difficult, and just that experience being there and staying together through thick and thin, and hopefully that'll pay off.
All right, we'll be looking forward to it. Park Hills Central and Dexter in the Class 3 regionals.
Hey, Jeff, and there we see the Bearcats taking the field, crashing through the banner. Going to be a slightly different look for those who follow the game with us each and every week with the playoffs. If the host team does not have a visitor section on the opposite side of the field, like we don't have here at Dexter, all the stands on one side, the visiting team gets to opt for which side of the field they want to line up on. And so Park Hills has chosen to line up here on the press box side of the field, which puts the Dexter Bearcats over there in front of the stands, over there with the chain game, able to listen to the crowd, which could be good or bad. Might be a little better for a home team than a visiting team. Not want to say anything about the quality of the crowd. But so when we're used to seeing the visiting colors and the visiting team on the other side of the field, we'll be seeing our own Dexter Bearcats tonight. As Coach said, they're the biggest team we've seen all year as far as individual size. They're a powerful team. They're a lot better than when we saw them before. Temperature totally different. It was the hottest game of the season, the second week of the season, but So a much improved team, and I'm sure Coach Pixley's worked on how are we going to counterbalance, or how are we, but how is Dexter, his team, going to counterbalance the size and athleticism of Park Hills this evening?
I know Coach Pixley likes to isolate his players from the crowd. Tonight, that is going to be a different look. It is going to be a factor, and I'm sure the Park Hills coach took that into consideration and just give them something else to think about. As far as temperature is 62 degrees right now. It was probably back in the 90s, back when they played earlier in the year. So it is a little different look. The field's in great shape. This field right here it looks good for August, much less November. So I think both teams are ready to play. Records go out the window. The winner here moves on. The loser, as I mentioned earlier, gets to focus on basketball and the winter sports. So we'll see who brought their A game tonight, and it's going to be interesting to see.
Absolutely, Jeff, absolutely. And here we see both teams, captains on the sidelines, and getting ready to meet in midfield for the flip. Captains for Park Hill Central this evening, it looks to be number 14, Keegan Probst, number 43, Kurt Richardson, number 79, Zach Manford, and number 47, Ed Cruz. And for the Bearcats, we'll see who they come across the field with, but it's been number 7, Cody Stevens, also number 4, Tyler Miller, number 43, Alex Cliff, and number 33, Nick Summers, pretty much all year long. We'll see, but with it being a playoff game, the coach is making a little bit of different deal for his seniors or something along those lines. But coming in the game, as we said, Dexter are very impressive, one of the best seasons ever at 9-1. Park Hills, a challenging record at 5-5, played some very good competition. Just to the north of us a little bit. Common opponents, St. Genevieve, obviously. We beat St. Gen. Park Hills came up just short. And the way I understood that last game, they were ahead going into like the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game. Turnovers. St. Genevieve scored on the turnover, and then a big stop, or I don't know exactly how it ended, but then they scored again to win by a touchdown. So 14 points in the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game.
As far as captains, you were exactly right. The exception is Zach Lacey, number 78.
Yes, number 78, Zach Lacey. Thank you very much. Well, we're about a minute 45 seconds from kickoff, and so we'll see the flip here, and we'll see who's going to receive, who's going to go what direction. Going through some individual stats for the Bearcats. You know, they're going to be led by their senior quarterback, Cody Stevens. Over 100 total yards for the season, just under 1,200 yards on the ground, and just shy of 1,400 yards through the air. So counting for, it looks like 32 touchdowns, 13 on the ground, 19 through the air. Through the air, his favorite target, senior Tyler Miller, who has 12 touchdowns, almost 40 catches, over 700 yards on the season. On the ground has been Josh Overall, as a workhorse as well. Josh, 916 yards on the season. And also Nick Summers, just shy of 600 yards on the season. So two big scat back type running backs. You know, they're not necessarily going to try to go to the outside and run right around you, but they like to go right up the middle, shift it back and forth, and keep the defense, the linebackers kind of all step and run back behind the defense, and it's worked out very well for them so far this year. It's great having two senior leaders right there in that backfield also running in those and alternating plays, keeping those legs fresh, especially as we see late into the second half. So either way, it looks like Dexter is going to receive, and they will receive on the north end of the field. And we're now about 10 seconds away, and we'll see both teams take the field. So I'm sure Coach Pixley's excited about it. I believe Dexter has scored first in every game they played this year, even though they came up short against their one loss against Sykeston. And if I'm saying something wrong, those of you watching, I apologize. I don't mean to. But The offense has been extremely efficient this year and effective. They put up a lot. I think it's the most prolific scoring team in Dexter's history. They have proven that they have a lot of options to get up and down the field, whether it's through the air to Tyler Miller and Chase Young, through across the slant to Cody Neldon, or running it up the gut, whether it be Josh Overall, Nick Summers, or quarterback Cody Stevens himself. And as we have seen in short yardage situations, Alex Cliff has proven to be a very formidable fullback. So as we see both teams line up, I want to remind you tonight's kickoffs are brought to you by Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Bernie. They're dedicated to providing services to the families of Southeast Missouri with care and compassion. They serve every family in our community with great pride. They're able to offer a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. They will listen to you and your wishes to help plan a celebration consistent with your expectations. Rainey Mathis will take the time to plan every detail to help and relieve the burden on your family during your time of loss. Visit Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes at mathisfuneralhomes.com. Doing the kicking duties will be Joey Hagan. Squib kick picked up by Josh Overall. Goes right up the middle. He's met immediately by the coverage team of Park Hills. So Dexter's going to start on their 34-yard line. Pretty good field position.
There was a whole host of Rebels in on that tackle, but I did see number 51. Looks like Petey Bryan in on the tackle there.
So we'll see what Coach Pixley has in mind to get this game started. It's got Alex Cliff coming out wide on the near side. He'll be in motion there, you see. So Cody keeps it, tries to get outside, does get outside, out to the flag, gets a gain of about 4, maybe 5 yards, depending on the spot. Looked like there may have been a bit of motion there. Those of you that listen and know how we're arranged here, we have the visiting coaching and film staff right beside us, so they keep us honest and they make sure we don't get too far one way or the other. So we appreciate having those guys up here. All of them seem to be great guys. Also, we'll apologize in advance if we have a mispronunciation on the name, and they'll set us straight as well. From the shotgun, Cody looks right, comes back, got Tyler Miller, got to take it out. Big block there by Theo Gall, freeing the quarterback to get out of bounds as I believe it was number 43, Kurt Richardson, in the backfield closing in on the quarterback.
Yeah, Theo Gall just leveled him. He was blindsided there, and that freed Cody to gain about 4 yards there on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
So just an excellent job there by Theo from the tackle position, watching out for his quarterback, and never quitting on the play until he hears that whistle. We'll see Tyler Miller come out wide to the near side here. I formation, Overall, handoff up to the up back. Alex Cliff, look like forward momentum is going to be spotted with a first down as they're moving the chains now, but a great stand there from Park Hills. Giving up just about a yard, half a yard too much.
Tackle there by the Rebels, Kyle Mayberry, number 76, and Ed Cruz, number 47.
So it is a 1st and 10 from the Bearcat 46-yard line. 10:47 to go here in the first quarter. From the shotgun again, fake the handoff to Josh Overall, gets it back to Alex Cliff from the fullback. Comes across, runs for about 13 yards and a first down at the Rebel 40-yard line. So a good mismatch and mismotion there by the Bearcats.
Yeah, that was a trap block inside that freed him up, and the Dexter Bearcat, that front line, is really doing a number here early.
Overall, the lone back. Fakes it. Cody goes the other way. He cuts back up just outside. Tripped up by number 47, I think, Ed Cruz, after a gain of about 6. So from the 34-yard line of the Rebels, it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Bearcats.
Looks like they've started off in a man-to-man as far as covering the receivers. They're going with 4 down linemen and pulling their linebackers in tight. So man-to-man coverage on the wideouts and the split ends there.
And it's spread that defense out, allowing Cody to get around the outside there, around Theo Gall. Cody going through the air now. Tyler Miller's out there. Going to be a little overthrown, incomplete, as Tyler had double coverage. Good coverage by number 9, Cody Harrison, and also number is at 38, I believe, Reed Lucas. Number 30, excuse me, so that would be Daniel Marler for the Rebels.
3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 from the 34.
I know, but I hit my finger with this. I had this too.
This time he hands it to Josh. He tries to get outside. He turns around, goes back, cuts against the grain, but he's been wrapped up by a host of Rebels at about the line of scrimmage. It looks like Forward Momentum may have got him just inside the 35-yard line, but no gain literally on the tackles. So being up 4th and 4 for the Bearcats. Kind of a little close for punting. I believe we'll see them go. Now, one thing we've seen Cody Stevens be extremely successful with all year long, Jeff, is that hard count. On a 4th and 4, 4th and 5 or less, that hard count has provided an awful lot of first downs for the Bearcats this season. And this time we got looks like a
false start.
Illegal procedure from the Bearcats, so that's going to back it back up 5 yards. It'll be a 4th down and 9. So we see Chris Russian mark the ball off there for this officiating crew. Looked like the back may have moved just a little early on that one, Jeff.
Looks like their crew chief is Ben Godwin.
Yes, referee is Ben Godwin. His crew tonight is Chris Russian, Tim Harmon, Cale Williams, and Jim Vaughn. And Cody tries to run it himself up the far sideline, and he's going to be stopped after a gain of about 7, so it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Bearcats. Great defensive stand there by the Park Hills Varsity Rebels. Hey, Jeff, we know the Dexter Pizza Company is now under new ownership and have returned to the classic recipes. In fact, I had lunch there today. But lunch buffet is available daily along with the popular cookie dough pizza, and now offering chicken wings. Dexter Pizza Company is offering a carry-out special for Bearcat fans during each YHC televised game. That's free breadsticks with the purchase of a large pizza. Give them a call at 624-7499 or visit them on Business 60. Additionally, on Sundays, they offer a free drink with your buffet order if you present that Sunday's bulletin from your local church. So a gain of about 2 on the play there for Park Hills, bringing up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that was a handoff to Derek Mitchell, number 28 inside, and he was met there by number 33, Nick Summers. And as you said, 2nd and 8.
Inside handoff this time, met it instantly. So handoff there to number 47, Ed Cruz, the fullback, but he was met instantly there by number 33 again, Nick Summers, and a host, about 3 of his teammates helped bring down the big fullback.
Yeah, there was 43, Alex Cliff, and number 88, Jacob Lee in that tackle.
So brings up 3rd and 8. Pitch out, tries to get outside. Garrett Ray is there. And so Garrett Ray gets a hit on him, but not able to knock him out of bounds. Number 30 on the carry, that being Daniel Marler. And it looks like they're going to spot him just shy of the first down marker, about a yard short. So 4th and 1 for the Rebels.
That was a real good run there as a pitch out, and Marler just used his speed to get outside, and
Absolutely, and probably Garrett Ray, his speed that caused him to go a little further outside Marler than he wanted to is what prevented that first down. So great closing speed there from the Bearcat.
4th and 1.
This time right at the middle, number 74 is Aaron Manford, 6'2", 305 pounds. Typically plays on the offensive line, but was lined up as the tailback this time. And we'll see where the spot is. And there, as referee calls for a measurement. From our angle, it looks a little short, Jeff, but again, we're not dead on with the ball. We'll see where the chains come up and show it. But it was 4th down, so either he's there for a first down or it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
Yeah, that's a very interesting look on 4th and short like that. They bring their offensive lineman, Aaron Manford, put him in the backfield.
It is a first down by the nose of the ball. And so the big lineman playing tailback, again, number 79, Zach Manford, one of the captains, one of the senior captains for the Rebels. Again, standing in there at 6'2", 305 pounds. And he was hit behind the line of scrimmage, but the powerful lineman able to bull his way to the first down marker. Pitch out this time to number, is that 28? Derek Mitchell.
Yes, number 28, Derek Mitchell.
He's met at the line of scrimmage, able to cram almost a yard. They're going to call it, we'll call it 2nd and 9, 2nd and a long 9. So great pursuit there from the Bearcats. Still trying to feel out the Park Hills Rebels offense. A little different look than what we've seen most of this summer, or this season. We being the Dexter Bearcats. I apologize, Misha. We're trying to be unobjective here. Whoops, and there we're going to have movement by Park Hills. It looks to be, again, number Aaron Manford there, this number 74, a little anxious. So illegal procedure. Back it up 5 yards, now bringing it up 2nd and 14.
And the Park Hills Rebels is their quarterback. They're led by Hunter Curtoys, number 7. He's a 6'2", 170-pound quarterback, sophomore. So he's got a few years left to play.
This time to Marler, gets hit at the original line of scrimmage. Phil Bulls forward for a gain of about 3. So, excuse me, that was not Marler, that was number 9, Harrison.
Cody Harrison.
Yes, so a gain of about 9, bringing up 3rd and, or that's a gain of about 7. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. So good hard run there off his, right behind his tackle. Park Hills dumps it over to the middle, complete to number 43, that being Kurt Richardson. So first pass attempt from Curtoys is complete, again for a first down. Gain of about 20 yards, well, about 15 yards on the play. So just, again, everybody packed right there in the box, expecting a run. Tight end just breaks out. He's a big, tall target, steps up in front of the Bearcat defense, and they just dumped the ball right in there to him. First down, because he was hit as soon as he caught the ball, but it didn't matter. All he had to do is hang on to it, and the first down was there.
Yeah, actually, he was the only one that fired off the line. Everybody else just stayed put.
This time we got a little motion. There we go. It's number 28 on the carry. Derek Mitchell again, right off his tackle. So a gain of about 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. And this is exactly what I believe Coach Pixley was worried about, that powerful inside running game. Just grinding out 6, 7, 8 yards a carry. And it eats up a lot of the clock. More importantly, it gets your team down the football field.
Well, Dexter's spreading their front 4 out, so there's a lot of room to run inside, and they're taking advantage of it. Number 9.
Gets outside, cuts back again, hit by 3-4 different Bearcats, but falls into the end zone.
Number 9, Cody Harrison.
Great run by Cody Harrison. And Park Hills is on the board first here with 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. So again, Park Hills grinding it in the middle, and then they come around and swing it to the outside. catch Dexter a little off guard, and next thing you know, 30 yards later, there's a touchdown.
Well, what happened there, the defensive end didn't get across and cut him back inside, and he had the outside. And if you give this young man with that much speed the outside, he's going to burn you every time.
Ball's up, kicks up, it's good. So with 4:30 to go here in the first quarter, Park Hill's on top, 7-0. Hey Jeff, winning on the football field doesn't happen by accidents. Players and coaches work throughout the long summer, conditioning for the rigors of competition, practice upon practice. The lessons learned by our Dexter student athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of discipline and teamwork, hard work and commitment to excellence. At Bank of Advance, we believe in the character that sports helps to build, and we're proud to help support athletes on the field and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
As we mentioned in pregame, Ed, records go out the window when you get into the playoffs, and I can guarantee you a 5-5 team. This Park Hills Rebels. They're hungry for a victory, and they're going to leave it all out here tonight. It's going to be up to the Dexter Bearcats to defend that 9-1 record, and right now the Park Hills Rebels has the advantage for sure.
Real quick, Jeff, we got an update from our good friend Tommy Jacobs. Caruthersville and Herculaneum, Herculaneum's at Caruthersville. Caruthersville leads in the first quarter 7-0. So our Class 2 neighbors down the road from us having early success on the football field as well.
Number 6 kicking off for the Rebels.
It sounds up to Josh Overall. He corrals it in, looks to get up the middle. Sets the seam, he cuts back a little bit. Oh, wrapped up by number 18, Austin Caldwell with the big hit on Josh Overall. Brought down at the 24-yard line. So about a 20-yard return for Josh Overall. But again, number 18, Austin Caldwell, busting through the wedge and having a big hit there for the Rebels.
Yeah, he's the 6 foot, 1 inch, 180-pound sophomore. And this Park Hill Rebel team is a young team. They're playing with a lot of sophomores and juniors. So they're going to be good for the years to come.
Absolutely. Much like that Fredericktown team we saw last week. Trips here to the near side. Flag on the play. Illegal procedure again on the Bearcats. Back it up 5 yards, be first and 15 from the 20, just inside the 20, about the Bearcats. It's like coach comes out with the same alignment.
Looks like Dexter's got 3 split out to the right there. No one covering.
Hand off to Alex Cliff in the backfield. He grinds out about 6 yards before he's brought down by number 9, Cody Harrison for Park Hills. Cody got his helmet knocked off on that play. Alex Cliff, when he's running the ball, he plays middle linebacker as well. He's got to lower his shoulder and put a hit on the defense if they're going to try to tackle him. Brings up 2nd and 9 from the 25. Cody goes right up the middle. He gains about 4 yards. He's brought down by number 43, Kurt Richardson again. Brings up 3rd and 4, maybe 3rd and 5 from the 30-yard line.
This defense they're running is real interesting. They're stacking everybody inside and going to single coverage on the outsides. So it's going to be interesting as the night goes on to see how this passing game develops.
There's Cody again looking. Okay, he gets outside. He's into the Rebel side of the field, brought down at the Rebel 37-yard line. So great run there of about 33 yards, 43 yards, excuse me, no, 33 yards for the Bearcats. And this time he looked to try to go right behind his tackle, but quickly sprung outside as he saw everybody was packed inside.
And there was a lot of good blocking there. Tyler Miller sprung him there on the outside with a good last-minute block.
Overall on the carry. Hey, just got a message from our good friend in Kennett, Dennis Nail, who's watching the game through the Facebook link, YAC TV Facebook page. You go, if you're on Facebook, there you go. Go to YAC TV on their link on Facebook, and you can click on right there from Facebook. Dennis, appreciate you watching the game. Got the rest of that message too, and I'm in concurrence. So let's go home team and see what happens to happen here as there's another flag on the play.
Another false start on the Dexter Bearcats. They're a little anxious. That's about the 4th or 5th penalty for the Dexter Bearcats. Make it 2nd and 14 from the 41-yard line.
Under 2 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Cody looks to pass out to Miller. Nice movement there by Tyler. He breaks from the tackles, breaks a couple tackles, brought down inside the 20 at about the 17-yard line. So great yards after the catch, all Tyler Miller on that one. And so nice call there from Coach Pixley to swing the ball out into the flat.
Absolutely. There was nothing fancy there, just a little pitching catch. Tyler stepped back. Cody tossed it to him, and like you said, it was all Tyler Miller. He really accelerated there and made a big gain.
This time again to Alex Cliff, tries to get outside. Nice hard run brought down after a gain of about 3.
Brought down by number 18, Austin Caldwell, and number 38, Riley Calvert. Or 34, I'm sorry, Riley Calvert. Second and 4 from the 12-yard line.
54 seconds now here in the first quarter. Bearcats moving again. And we got another illegal procedure. Will be on the Bearcats again. Uncharacteristic number of calls against the Bearcats in this game. So the playoff, the thoughts of knowing that this could be the last game of the season, maybe taking the Bearcats a little bit of time to get their game legs underneath them.
Well, they look just real anxious. You know, they're, like you said, they're used to being up all season. They're down 7 points, and they're just anxious to get the ball in the end zone and anxious to make a big play.
Cody rolls out, looks, dumps off the overall, cuts back, breaks the tackle. He's brought down at about the 8-yard line, or excuse me, the 6-yard line. So he's going to be about 3 yards shy of a first down, maybe 2. We'll see what the spot is. Oh, it's even closer, but it looks to be 3rd and 1.
Official timeout. They're going to measure.
So good patience there from the senior quarterback for the Bearcats, looking it over, and then finally dump it off to his third receiver, his safety, and his running back, Josh Overall.
I can tell
Josh
you,
able to scramble for a good gain.
In high school football, the more time you give the quarterback, of course in any league, in college or in pro, the more opportunities they're going to have.
And it is a first down by the nose, I believe. Yes, it is a first down by the nose of the football. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 7-yard line for the Bearcats, as they look to get tie this ball game up here still in the first quarter. Hand off the overall. He gets met by number 76, that being Kyle Mayberry, 6'3", 315 defensive lineman, 315-pound defensive lineman, and basically 1 yard gain by Josh Overall. And with that, that's going to be the conclusion of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching high school Class 3 regional football from Dexter with the Park Hill Central Rebels on top 7-0. We'll be right back.
Hey, great party.
Oh, thanks. Here you go. 1 hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not gonna come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
I don't grill it.
You wouldn't do it there.
Gotta be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
At Allen Christian and Dexter, you'll like the way we do business for many reasons. We make the buying experience simple with a large selection of Buicks and GMCs to choose from. We offer quality pre-owned vehicles priced to fit any budget. No gimmicks, guaranteed. Shop us any day, anytime, here in Dexter or online at allenchristian.com. We service what we sell with one of the most experienced service departments in the Heartland area. Selection, price, experience, family owned for over 53 years. Allen Christian Buick GMC, Dexter.
And we're back as we see Bearcats running across the field and Park Hills Rebels there await them. It's got to be 2nd and goal at about the 6-yard line for the Bearcats to start this second quarter, looking to tie the game with the touchdown.
Cody Stevens in the shotgun. Looks like Alex Cliff in the backfield. Cody's going to run it and is met immediately in the backfield
Again,
for
number
little
76.
or no gain.
Kyle Mayberry in there on the tackle again. 6'3", 315 pounds. He is a very big athlete, and he's doing a great job of plugging up the middle there. So we'll see 3rd and goal from the 5 now. So a slight gain by Cody on Stevens on the last play. Josh Overall be in the backfield with him as he's got trips to the near side. We got timeout on the field. Be timeout Dexter as Coach Pixley wants to talk it over with his quarterback and his teammates. And so with that timeout, we're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching High School Football Live on YEC TV.
When you need home medical equipment, get a higher grade of home care with A-Plus Medical. At A-Plus Medical, our goal is to provide a wide selection of quality products and a higher grade of customer care, from grab bars to bedside commodes, canes, hospital beds, and wheelchairs, nebulizers, home oxygen, CPAP, and supplies, plus much, much more. When you need a helping hand and want to breathe easier, put your trust in A-Plus Medical Equipment, a higher grade of home care.
Hello, I'm Dr. Terry Swinger, and I'm so pleased that YHC TV will be carrying so many sporting events this year, both boys and girls. These events help with leadership, personality development, and I would like to wish all of our students and all of our schools a safe and successful year.
And we're back. Again, we see trips to the near side as Chase Young, Cody Nelson, and Tyler Miller for the Bearcats. Josh Overall, lone setback. He's going out wide. He cuts back, tries to get around. Great defense there by Park Hills as Josh Overall was unable to get around number 7, Hunter Curtois, the quarterback. And so we got a penalty against Park Hills.
Looks like a face mask, Ed.
So with that, I believe it will be an automatic first down.
Half the distance to the goal and a first down.
So Chris Russian spots the ball at about the 3.5-yard line, maybe the 4. Placard. Okay, now there we go. Placard, they're saying it is not a first down. It's 3rd down still. So 3rd and goal from about the 3.5-yard line. Oops. So we're going to have another timeout, Dexter. And with that timeout, we're going to take another quick break. Again, you're watching high school football live on YHC TV.
People come from everywhere to get their deal from Lincoln Lacey. They come from Bethune, Blueville, or and from New Madrid, Bertrand, Campbell, Parma, Kelso, Lilburn, Portageville, Risco, Bernie. Lincoln Lacey is your domestic auto needs headquarters. From Rector, Arkansas, Gideon, Sykes, Pickett, Arkansas, Morehouse, Dexter, Minor, East Prairie, Charleston, Chaffee, Pollard, Arkansas. Come on out to Lincoln Lacey in Malden.
Baker Implement Company in Malden, Missouri is your authorized dealer for Case IH tractors, combines, and implements. We are also an authorized dealer for Lexion combines. Baker Implement offers service on what we sell by factory-trained technicians. We are also one of the best stocked hardware stores in the area. Baker Implement is the place to shop for Case IH.
And we're back. Pitch out to Overall. He's brought down from behind by number 38. Reed Lucas, 5'9", 165-pound linebacker, sophomore for Park Hills.
That was a fantastic play, Ed. He shot the gaps, got in the backfield, and tackled Overall for basically no gain.
So 4th down from about the 3. Cody hustles into play. 3 seconds on the play clock. Cody's going to run it himself. He's met in the backfield by, again, number 38. Reed Lucas tackles him short of the goal line, so it's going to turn the ball over on downs. Again, the second time tonight, the Bearcats have been unable to convert on 4th down against a very tight and stingy Rebel defense. This time, the Rebels will take over on about their 1 yard line, maybe 1.5 yard line. Just an excellent stance there by this defense, having 1st and goal and not giving up a score.
I can tell you, Ed, as far as looking at the stats, it's been all Dexter Bearcats. The Dexter Bearcats 88 yards rushing to 56, 34 yards passing to 16, 122 total yards versus 72. But they also control the clock 8 minutes to 4 minutes, but the big one that sticks out is 4 penalties for 20 yards, whereas Park Hills only had 1 for 5. So, but the scoreboard is what tells the tale, and Park Hills is on top 7-0.
This time Park Hills breaks through the line, number 28 with the ball, that being Derek Mitchell, and he's out near the 1st down marker. Looks like he's going to be about a yard shy as he just gets across the 10-yard line.
The Park Hills Rebels really have those Dexter Bearcats on their heels, really mixing it up well and moving the ball.
Absolutely. Now we got wide receivers spread out to the near side. Handoff inside. Will be a 1st down. Looks like he's brought down at about the 13, maybe the 14-yard line. We'll see where the spot is, but it is a 1st down for the Rebels.
He was brought down by number 33, Nick Summers. 1st and 10 for the Rebels.
Park Hills, they sure are big across the front. This time, pitch
movement every time.
Number 30 on the carry, Daniel Marler brought down in the backfield. Going to be a loss of about 3. So Zach Watson, great pursuit and tackle there for the Bearcats.
Once again, another one of those young ball players, another sophomore for the Park Hills Rebels. Quarterback has only thrown 1 time. He's 1 for 1 on the night.
And off there, 228, Derek Mitchell spins off 1 tackle, falls forward for a gain of about 3, maybe 4.
He was brought down by number 33, Nick Summers.
On the tackle, number 43, Alex Cliff, and number 33, Nick Summers for the Dexter Bearcats.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the the Rebels. Great crowd in the stands across the way there. A whole lot of red and black, obviously, for the home team, but see some of the red and blue hear the red and blue making some noise over there as well. And there he goes, gets behind the defense this time. Same pass play as we saw before to Ed Cruz, Kurt Richardson complete. Looks to be a gain of about 18 yards.
Once again, nothing really fancy on that play. He just curls inside, and he was wide open. There was nobody around him. And the quarterback just actually laid the ball out there, and he run under it.
There is a penalty against Park Hill, so the play is going to come back. But that time, where the first time we saw him curl and stop right in front of our defense. This time, he just kept going and got 2 steps behind the defense. The pass was a little slow in getting there, allowing the defense to converge back on him to tackle him after the catch. But again, the catch was made. So this time a big-time penalty there on Park Hills is that it negates the first down and brings up third and about 13 from the 10-yard line. Pass complete to number 9. He's hit by 3 before he finally stumbles out of bounds. Close to the first down marker as the Bearcats, 3 different Bearcats, unable to wrap him up. But number 9 did. Cody Henson, 5'9", 175 pounds. Great effort there after the catch.
Official timeout.
Official timeout again as they're going to bring the chains across and measure this. I think we've seen more measurements in the first half of this game than we have in any single game so far this season. So it's deep in Rebel territory, but a fourth down, if it is a fourth down.
First down.
And it is a first down, so disregard what I was going to say. Great effort there again by Cody Harrison to grind that out. Bounced off 3 Bearcats, kept running, kept his legs going before he fell out of bounds to get that first down.
First and 10 from the 23. Hunter Courtois under center.
And off again. Number 28, he just goes right behind his fullback, that being Derek Mitchell. Follows his fullback right behind the tackle, grinds out about 12 yards, maybe 11, but good enough for another first down for the Rebels, and they'll take over. They'll continue the drive, first and 10 from their 36-yard line.
Absolutely, just smash mouth football. Just line up and run right at you, and that's what they're doing, and they're doing it very well.
Again, they love running off that right tackle. This time, Bearcats get into the backfield, hold up or hit Derek Mitchell there in the backfield. He spins off and gets back to the line of scrimmage and falls forward for about a yard gain. Going to be 2nd and 9 for the Rebels. Number 50, Chase Snow for the Bearcats has the biggest challenge of all as they just continue to run right up on him as he's stands in 5'9", 190, so he's given up about 140 pounds to the offensive tackle in front of him. And
well, that offensive right side for the Park Hills, they've got 78.
315.
Jordan Elzer, he's the 6'2", 250. And right next to him, they have a 79, Zach Manford, who's a 5'11", 260-pound tackle. So I'd say that's their strong side, Ed.
Absolutely. Here they go again. This time read perfectly by Cody Nelton. Interception. So he tries to get outside. Cody has good speed. Intercepted the ball at about the 50-yard line and returns it to the Rebel 35. So great read there by Cody Nelton. Maybe the Rebels went to the well one too many times. That's the 3rd time we've seen that pass play, and Cody Nelton just dropped on it right away, went up high, caught the ball right in front of the receiver, and was able to gather about 15, 20 yards after the catch.
Yeah, that's just a little lob pass, and you can do that a couple of times and catch him off, but I tell you what, those defensive backs, they're going to be waiting on it. You're going to have to put some zip on it. You're going to continue to throw that ball in the middle like that.
Cody Nelson, just a sophomore, and so learning quickly out there, even though it is the 11th game of the season. Stevens turns around, runs the other way, goes to the sideline, hits a defender, and runs through the tackle for a first down before he's knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 12, maybe 13 yards. But as they spot it now right at the first down marker, so it'll bring up second and inches.
As you can see, Cody was flushed out of the pocket there, and he just runs over the defender, number 14, who is
Keegan
Probst. So great second effort there by the quarterback, Cody Stevens, to get the first down.
$5:50 to go here in the second quarter. Inside handoff this time to Alex Cliff. He barrels through. He's hit early, but he gets about 7 on the gain as he continued to push and dive forward after he was hit. Brings up second, and it looks like maybe only a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Yeah, number 47, Ed Cruz there inside on the tackle.
Josh Overall, the lone back. Stevens tries to go over top of Tyler Miller. Lays it out just a little too close. He gave it plenty of air time, but just about 1.5 steps further than Tyler's able to get. So pass incomplete, bringing up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Cody didn't have as much time as he really wanted there. He had to rush his pass, and he knew about where his receiver would be, but once again, he just had to release it a little quicker than normal, and Tyler just couldn't get to it.
Well, and it was great defense on the defensive backs, too, not allowing Tyler to get around and to the spot he wanted to be at.
Absolutely. That's number 14, Keegan Probst out there.
This time he from the pocket, runs back, drops his shoulder, and again runs over number 14, Keegan Probst, for another first down, or Probst, excuse me. So a first down from about the Rebel 12, maybe 13-yard line.
Once again, a good second effort there by Cody Stevens. He, on the option play, Cody's got a bunch of different options on that particular play. He can hand it off, he can run, he can throw. That time he chose to keep it and ran for the first down.
Josh Overall with the ball. He breaks through this time, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Bearcats. Great run by Josh Overall from the 11-yard line. So now to get 6 points on the board for the Bearcats, as we'll see Alex Cliff change the shoe and attempt the point after try.
They were in the eye there. Alex Cliff up in front in the fullback position, and the line blew off. Alex went through the hole, took his man, and sprung overhaul, and he just run in the end zone for a touchdown.
And so on the turnover, Bearcats making the Rebels pay as they converted 7 points now after the interception. And so with 5:03 to go here in the first half, we're tied. Want to remind everybody, right now at Pizza Hut in Dexter, get any pizza, any size, any toppings for only $10 when you place a carry-out order. Or special number 2 is a $5 pizzone. That's a huge individual calzone stuffed with your favorite toppings and cheese for only $5. Choose from 3 recipes, meaty, pepperoni, or supreme. Pizza Hut is open until midnight on Fridays and Saturdays. They open at 11 each day. Give them a call at 624-5333.
Tell you, that special number 2 is the best thing Pizza Hut's got going. That $5 pizzone is good, and it'll fill you up.
It's almost 2 meals.
It is. Actually, you could split that.
Hey, and Jeff, On The Go Convenience also has 2 locations, Dexter and Bloomfield, serving fried chicken and barbecue daily along with their popular food bar. It's also your one-stop for fuel, snacks, and cold drinks on the go, and featuring the 28-degree cave that's On The Go Convenience. We'll see Alex Cliff with the kick. 28. Derek Mitchell with the return. He's met at about the 15-yard line, brought down at the 12 or 13 maybe. There by number 30, Josh Overall on the return on the coverage team.
He was brought down by number 30, Josh Overall.
And we got another quick update from Caruthersville. Caruthersville now leading Herculaneum 14-0. So thank you, Tommy Jacobs, for keeping us up to date on the Class 2A playoffs.
Yeah, that's a tough Caruthersville team. I tell you what, they gave Dexter Bearcats all they wanted. And
as we speak, they just scored again to go up 21-0.
Wow.
Quick pitch out. This time coming through is Alex Cliff with the tackle as Marler not able to get outside and turn the corner. He's brought down at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 2nd and 10.
Alex Cliff, the inside linebacker, shot through the hole there and met him in the backfield. About as soon as he received the football, Alex was there on the tackle. So we'll see how the Park Hills Central Rebels respond to the Dexter Bearcat touchdown.
Cody Harrison checks into the ball game. Handoff to Cody. He gets through the line. He's got a lot of speed. Tyler Miller traps him up, but brought down finally by number 10, Ryan Joyner. And I've said that name wrong all year. I'm sorry, Ryan, but not until after about a 25-yard gain by Cody Harrison.
Yeah, we can see Harris get through the inside there off tackle, and Tyler Miller tried to strip the football, but was unsuccessful, and Joyner went in and made the tackle.
1st and 10 from the Rebel 43. Hand off again to Harrison. Follows his tackle, and he's into the secondary. Gain of about 14 yards and a first down.
Once again, they lined up in the pro set. Handoff was to Harrison. That's a straight dive play and nothing fancy. And once again, gets the first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Bearcat 43-yard line.
In the wing formation there.
Everybody packed into the box. Hand off to Cody Harrison. He tries to get outside, cuts back up, gets free through the line, breaks a couple of tackles. Finally brought down after a gain of about 23 yards. Brought down by Tyler Miller and Ryan Joyner.
Once again in the wing formation, a little misdirection, this time to the top of your screen. And he does get outside and gets another first down.
So 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line of the Bearcats for the Rebels now, as Curtois brings the play in from the sideline. This says something about the size and the ability of the front line for the Rebels. It's everybody was packed into the box, and they're still running 20 yards at a lick there. This time, not quite as successful as Bearcats beat them at the line of scrimmage, but fall forward for a couple-yard gain.
They were in that wing formation. This time the first man through, Ed Cruz, was handed the football, and he gained a couple, but as you mentioned, that front line was there waiting on him.
So 2nd and 8. 2:32 to go here in the first half as the clock continues to move. Fumble. Nope, excuse me. He hung on to it. And good hands there by the back there for the Rebels. As I certainly thought he lost that, but able to hang on to it and scramble for a first down. And it will be in or just outside of or on the 10-yard line. We'll see. So 1st and goal from the 10 for the Rebels.
Ed, you weren't the only one that thought he fumbled it. The quarterback, I thought he was going to come out of his shoes there. He thought he had fumbled the football as well.
Inside handoff, 228. Derek Mitchell, we called his name a lot, and he just runs in basically unabated for a 10-yard touchdown. Put the Rebels back on top 13-7, 1:40 to go here in the first half.
So the Park Hills Rebels respond to the Dexter touchdown and come right back, march down the field, and put it in the end zone.
We see number 3, John Comfort, come in. He's going to be the holder as Joey Hagan will do the kicking, the point after try for the Rebels. Ball's down, kick is up. And it is good. So with 1:40 to go here in the first half, Park Hills Central Rebels back on top 14-7. And with that also, Jeff, want to remind everybody, Dexter received the ball to start the game. So coming out of the half, Park Hill's going to get the ball back. So Dexter with 1:40 really to kind of counter and even this score out prior to halftime so that they don't have to come out in the third quarter on the short end of the score and also giving the opponent the ball.
Well, the Park Hills Central Rebels didn't quit. You know, a lot of teams, you go down and score, and their number gets down a little bit, but not this Park Hills Rebels team. They came right back, marched down the field, and put it in the end zone.
Want to remind everybody, catch us on Facebook tonight. Go to the YAC page on Facebook, and we'll have the game showing there. Just click on the link. Also, let us know what you think about the broadcast. You can email us either from Facebook or you can email us at sports@yhctv.com. As we get our comments, we'll echo any and all appropriate comments. We appreciate the feedback and hope you're enjoying the game. Squib kick. This time to Josh Overall, polices it up. Waits for the wedge to set. He cuts back against the grain, turns back up to the middle, and he's met there by a host of Rebels. So he's going to brought down at the 40-yard line of the Dexter Bearcats.
Good effort there by Josh Overall. Normally they set up the wedge on the kickoff. This particular time he decided to run outside and not use the wedge. But still a good second effort, and he got the ball out to the 40. That's where the Dexter Bearcats take over 1st and 10.
1:31 to go here in the first half. 1:30 on your screen there.
I'd like to remind everybody that this is a Missouri State High School Athletic Association sponsored event.
Activities Association, not athletic. Got a flag on the play. Jake Lee with the ball comes and he's brought down. It's not out of bounds. We'll see what the flag is here. Ben Godwins lines up signal. Holding against the Rebels.
Holding against the Rebels.
So the clock stops while they will walk off the yardage here. Little discussion as to where they're actually going to mark the yards off from.
Roll left, twist, go. Roll left, twist, go. They're on the ball. Roll left, twist, go.
And again, a little discussion among the crew here.
That's not from the
Well, it's good to see them collaborating. Make sure they get it right.
Absolutely, and that's really their goal out there is not to hinder the game or influence the game, but keep the game moving and make sure that it's called fairly and accurately.
Don't have a clue, do you?
Okay, they're moving the chains now, so it'll be first down. And they're going to spot the ball just inside the Rebel inside of the 50-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from, again, just inside the 50. 1:24 to go. Cody from the shotgun. Looks back. He goes deep. As Cody Nelden got past the defense, but the ball is just past his outstretched fingers. Great effort there by Cody Nelden diving for the ball as it goes off the tips of his fingers. That will stop the clock, obviously, with the incomplete pass, bringing up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 50. Ball sitting just north of the 50-yard line. Just barely in Park Hills territory.
Yes, the length of the football.
Cody Stevens rolling right, got a man open. Cody Nelden, ball was thrown a little bit behind, incomplete, and Park Hills is running a zone pass coverage there.
Yes, they got 4 defensive backs now. They only got 3 down linemen, so that's 8 guys in the box and behind the box, or 4 in the box and 4 behind. As they know that the success that this Dexter Bearcat offense has had through the air this season.
I'm a little surprised with as much time as on the clock, them going for the end zone twice here, actually, with this much time left on the clock.
This time Cody flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run. This time complete to Cody Nelden. Breaks the tackle, but brought down at about the Rebel 26-yard line. It will be a 1st down as the clock will stop with a minute on the clock to move the chains, but he did not get out of bounds, so the clock will start once the chains are set. 1st down for the Bearcats, again at the Rebel 27-yard line. Tyler Miller being doubled up on the top side of your field as Cody gets around. He's brought down. There's a flag on the play as he was brought down by Sam Holloway.
Looks like there might have been a horse collar tackle there, Ed.
That's not a horse collar! You tell Reed we can stay on 7. That's not a face mask, that's a bull freaking crap ball.
So penalty against the Rebels. They called the face mask. The incidental, it's only going to be 5 yards.
So with 44 seconds left to go here in the 1st half.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the Rebels 16, maybe 17-yard line. Alex Cliff, the lone back. Cody Stevens in the shotgun for the Bearcats. This time he's just going to take it and run right up the middle. And he's hit hard a couple of times. Finally brought down after about a 7-8 yard gain. And this time we're going to have timeout on the field. It's going to be timeout Dexter. And so with that timeout, we're going to take a quick break. Again, you're watching high school football live on YAC TV.
At First National Bank, it is about believing in our community, planning for the future, and understanding the needs and aspirations of our customers. We bring you the best in full-service banking, backed by a friendly staff and a strong sense of community pride. We encourage you to experience the First National Bank difference. First National Bank, believing in community, planning for the future.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glen Sain, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glen Sain, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sain. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
There's snap to the shot. Pass intended for Jake Lee, cutting across the middle, incomplete. So that's going to stop the clock. Going to bring 3rd and 3 from the 12-yard line of the Parks Hills Central Rebels. Hey, if you take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed that as it's in great condition thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field services on not only this field but numerous ones in the area, such as Porterfield, Sykeston, Piggott, and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovations prides themselves on providing the best playing service possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations, and to check out their projects, go to turfrenovations.com. And we have another timeout. This time Park Hills calling timeout as Dexter is out. And so with that, we're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching High School Football Live on YHC TV.
First Midwest Bank Gold Club offers special privileges for our friends who are age 50 or better and have combined deposits of $5,000. Members enjoy trips, cruises, seminars, and picnics along with free personalized bank services. Upcoming trips include Journey Through the Holy Land, Yellowstone in winter, Classic Ireland, and Hawaiian Paradise Cruise. Stop by any First Midwest Bank location to sign up for the Gold Club. It's absolutely free. First Midwest Bank, providing common sense financial solutions every day.
And we're back as we see Coach talking with his Rebels right here on the near sideline. As always, we got some fine restaurants bringing up a little snack for the half. We got Doffers coming up here on the top half. We've also, I think, Fiddlers has brought in some fish as I smell it the aroma coming up the stairwell there. So great community support for the press box all year long. Hickory Log, Fiddlers, Pizza Hut, and now Doffers also included. So we appreciate them very much. Fake the handoff by Cody Stevens. He's met at the line of scrimmage by number 18, Austin Caldwell. So it will bring up a 4th down as the clock continues to tick away down to 20 seconds now. And so they got to Dexter has to get the first down here to stop the clock, to reset the plays. And Cody going to be run down from behind by number 30, that being Daniel Marler for the Rebels. So the Bearcats, for the 3rd time this half, will turn the ball over on downs with 11 seconds to go here in the first half. As Cody Stevens, as he was trying to get out of the pocket and run around the outside, Daniel Marler just had a full head of steam, able to bring him down from the backside.
Absolutely. You can't give enough credit to this Park Hill Rebel defense. They've held the Dexter Bearcats, I know, on 3 occasions here inside the 20-yard line all 3 times, and that's really the difference in this football game, is that Park Hill's defense.
And Park Hills takes a knee, so that's going to allow the clock to run out as we go into halftime here. So at halftime, Park Hills Central Rebels leading the Dexter Bearcats 14-7 in regional playoff football action. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back shortly with your second half action.
Baker Implement Company in Malden, Missouri is your authorized dealer for Case IH tractors, combines, and implements. We are also an authorized dealer for Lexion combines. Baker Implement offers service on what we sell by factory-trained technicians. We are also one of the best stocked hardware stores in the area. Baker Implement is the place to shop for Case IH branded apparel and toys. Drop by and visit us and let us show you what we have. You'll find whatever you're looking for at Baker Implement Company in Malden, Missouri.
Boom! Hey, where are you going? Can't get by me. I'm number 1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm number 1. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am the king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
And we're back. We're about 2 minutes from kickoff here to start the second half. Again, you're watching regional high school playoffs, Class 3, District 1 champion Dexter Bearcats at the moment trailing the Class 3 District 2 runner-up Park Hills Central Rebels 14-7. Jeff, we'll get to the stats here in just a minute, but it seemed to be a very even game. Maybe a couple of flubs on one side in the first quarter. The other team kind of evened it out in the second quarter. A lot of yardage for one team the first quarter. The second quarter, the other team kind of evened it out a little bit and stuff. But want to say we got a great group of guys up here next to us, as we've said throughout the season. We broadcast right next to the visiting team film crew, and so the Park Hills guys up here, film crew, coaches, they've been great guys to work with. We got a new friend in Riley Calvert, and they're making sure we say our names right and everything else and helping us out. So when the coach stepped away, he slipped us all their secret plays, and we're trying to get that over to the Bearcats. At the moment, don't see that's going to happen. But either way, again, want to say thanks to Misha for allowing us to broadcast this game. It'll be posted out on the website, my understanding. And as long as the Bearcats are playing in Dexter, not to speak ahead of ourselves by any means, but if the Bearcats prove to be successful tonight or in the next round, that we'll keep broadcasting these games. But enough housekeeping now, Jeff. Go ahead and share some of those stats with us as we were seeing exactly how even they were prior to coming back on the air.
Well, let's look at rushing yards in the first half. The Park Hill Central Rebels had 177 yards rushing. The Dexter Bearcats had 142. As far as passing yards, let's see. Looks like the Park Hill Central Rebels had 29 yards passing. The Dexter Bearcats had 67. Total net yards rushing was 173 to 176. That's Park Hills to Dexter. Total yards in the first half, Park Hills had 202. The Dexter Bearcats had 203. Penalties, Park Hills had 4 for 18 yards. Dexter had 4 for 20. Time of possession, Park Hills had 11 minutes, 42 seconds. Dexter had 12 minutes, 18 seconds. So, everything is pretty even across the board except the scoring. The Park Hills Rebels have scored 14 in the first half. The Dexter Bearcats scored 7. Looking at individual stats for the Park Hills Central Rebels, Derek Mitchell carried 9 times for 57 yards, and Cody Harrison carried 5 times for 101 yards. For the Dexter Bearcats, Cody Stevens carried 14 times for 94 yards, and Alex Cliff carried the ball 5 times for 32 yards. Just a good first half. And I expect, Ed, that we'll see much of the same in the second half.
Absolutely. And we talked about at the end of the first half, 3 big-time stances there by the Rebel defense, 2 of them inside the 10 early. In fact, I believe forced Dexter to turn it over on downs at about the 1-yard line early in the ball game. And then also had another stop there toward the end of the first half at about the 7-yard line. So just the Park Hill defense putting their team on their shoulders and saying we're going to do everything we can to walk away here victorious. Real quick, before we get to the kickoff, as you see the players, the captains out on the field to get oriented, but across southeast Missouri in district or in playoffs tonight, Crothersville's on top 21-0. Last score we got over Herculaneum. 2 other local teams, Charleston is losing at the half 8-7 to Crystal City. And then Hayti, Jeff, your alma mater, Hayti Indians are trailing at the half 24-2 to Valley out of St. Genevieve, I believe. And Valley might be the number 1 ranked team in the state. So Hayti has an extremely tall task on their hands. But congratulations to those other area schools, Crothersville, Charleston, Hayti, for making the playoffs this year. We got a quick update. Crothersville leads 27-0, not 21-0. So thanks again, Tommy Jacobs. He's texting in those scores for us, even though he can't hear me say thanks, but I'll be sure to do it. Our good friend from down in Malden. So with that, again, Dexter received the kick to start the ball game, so they'll be kicking to the Rebels to start the second half. We got about 30 seconds now to go. Park Hills again still on top. Well, of course, still on top. You don't score at halftime, but on top 14-7. As Tyler looks at me and gives me that look like, Ed, it might be your last broadcast. So I apologize, Tyler. We are having fun. We're honored to be up here. Thanks again for allowing us to do it. Thanks to the Dexter Public Schools for allowing us to come in, and for New Wave Communications for making the technical aspects possible. As this Sound system sounds up here at Charles Bland Stadium at Dexter High School as we here see the hometown, the Dexter crowd in the black across the way getting excited, trying to get their Bearcats pumped up as they want to see a quick 3 and out for the Park Hills Rebel offense and see their Bearcats get this ball back and score. So
look like Derek Mitchell with the reception there. He's going up the middle.
Boys one tackle brought down by number 11, that being Holden Bruce for the Bearcats. After about a 20-yard return, Rebels are going to start at their 31-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good return there, Ed. He just waited for his wedge to set up, run right behind his blockers, and had a great return.
Real quick, want to say thanks again to our local merchants, that being Dolphers, Mediterranean Steakhouse, Fiddlers, and Pizza Hut, as well as Hickory Log for providing refreshments for the press box here during halftime. As always, outstanding meal. Handoff there to number 28. We called his number a lot, that being Derek Mitchell, and he picks up right where he left off with a gain of about 8. To bring up a 2nd and 2, maybe a 2nd and 9. We'll see the spot. Want to remind everybody, as we missed it there a moment ago, tonight's kickoffs are brought to you by Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Bernie. They're dedicated to providing services to the families of Southeast Missouri with care and compassion. They serve every family in our community with great pride. They're able to offer a wide range of services to meet your family needs and customs. We'll pause right there to get this play in. As Curtois under center, hands the ball up. He's met in the backfield at the line of scrimmage now. Is the Rebels. As the ball carrier is number 47,
Ed Cruz.
But Rainey Mathis, they will listen to you and your wishes to help plan a celebration consistent with your expectations. Rainey Mathis will take the time to plan every detail and help to relieve the burden on your family during your time of loss. Visit Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes online at mathisfuneralhomes.com.
Third and 1 from the 40-yard line.
So big test here coming out the gate for this Dexter Bearcat defense. Inside handoff. Hit immediately is Ed Cruz, but second effort lunges forward. It looks like where I see the linemen lining up, it will be a first down, as yes, they are now moving the chains on the far side of the field. So great second effort there by Cruz as he was hit behind the line, bounced off, lunged forward, able to get the first down for his Rebels.
As you said, Ed, this Park Hill Rebel team picking up where they left off in the first half.
Inside handoff again. That time back to number 28 again, Derek Mitchell. Gain of about 6.
Looked like Garrett Ray, number 5, on the tackle, come up from his defensive back position and made the tackle.
So it brings up 2nd and 4 from the Rebel 48-yard line. Again in the pro set, packed in tight. Inside handoff, they try to run up behind the strong side of that offensive line. Met by number 54, that's Joseph Lovins, and others. Zach Lacey, I believe, or Zach Watson in on that tackle for the Bearcats. Looks like a small loss. Still 3rd and 4. It's going to be a long 4 from the Rebel 48-yard line. So the Bearcats wanting to get a stop here. We may very well. Curtois keeps it himself, fakes the pitch. He lunges forward. He's going to be short, it looked like, as he inched himself out of the pack there, or out from underneath the scrum.
Number 54, Joseph Lovins, and number 43, Alex Cliff on the tackle.
So he is about a yard short, a short yard, it looks like. Less than a yard from our angle point. But 4th down. Looks to be four down territory for the Rebels, especially the so much success they have had on the inside running game this evening. We see got going to be an official timeout. They're going to bring the chains across just to make sure, as it was close enough to warrant coach asking for a measurement.
In this position earlier, they brought in number 76, Kyle Mayberry, the 6'3", 315-pound offensive lineman, and handed the ball to him.
Yes, and he is in the huddle now. But I see him coming to the line there. As you see him, they're going to be the left guard.
Number 74.
74 is in the backfield.
Aaron Mumford.
This time they give it to the up back. He follows, but the fumble on the field, and we see the Bearcats signaling they have it, but of course it's going to be what the guys in black and white signal. As it looked like Mitchell tried to follow his big tackle, and the Rebels retain the ball, and it will be for a first down, it looks like, from our angle here, Jeff.
Boy, the Park Hill Rebels really caught a break there because the ball did come loose and fumble forward, and if they would have marked forward progress, he probably wouldn't have had the first down.
So 1st and 10 for the Rebels from the Bearcat 46-yard line. High formation, Derek Mitchell's the tailback. And it looks like 45, Levi Sutton is the fullback. Hand it to Mitchell. He grinds out another 6-7 yards. He's brought down near the 40-yard line of the Dexter Bearcats. It's going to be shy of the 40. But still a gain of about 6 to bring up 2nd and 4. We see Courtois bringing in the play for the Rebels.
Mitchell had 57 yards in the first half carrying.
So we see Daniel Marler at the top of the field for the Rebels.
And off to Mitchell again.
He's going to be for a first down as he's brought down by the jersey at the 35-yard line.
He's brought down there by number 10, Ryan Joyner.
And these Rebels, like you said, Jeff, right where they picked up in the first half, just moving the ball, a lot of clock time. We're now down to approaching 7 minutes here in the third quarter, as they've only moved the ball about 40, not even 40 yards, I don't believe.
Well, Dexter has changed the defense a little bit. They've come with 5 front linemen now and pulled their linebackers a little tighter inside, but they can't seem to find an answer for this running game.
This time, number 9 with the ball, that's Cody Harrison. And gets about bad at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for a gain of about 1. But I believe Cody, did he have over 100 yards on 5 carries in the first half, I believe?
He did. He had 5 carries for 101 yards.
So that's going to ruin his average. 2nd and 8 from the Bearcat 33. See Daniel Marler now wide here to the near side, being defended by Cody Neldon. Inside handoff again, this time met by a staunch Bearcat defense before the line of scrimmage, or at the line of scrimmage, thrown backwards. So for a loss, that time the ball given to the fullback, Levi Sutton.
Looked like Chase Snow, the front nose tackle there, was the first one it met, and then as you mentioned, a host of the Bearcats followed for a short gain.
Got a lot of people watching on the internet tonight across the state and across the country. Got a lot of people watching also on the Facebook. So local fans throughout Southeast Missouri rooting on the Dexter Bearcats. It's there. The runners met by number 5, Garrett Ray, at the line of scrimmage for maybe a gain of 1. And so it's going to bring up 4th and 6 for the Rebels from the Bearcat 31-yard line.
Also in on that tackle was number 44, Zach Watson.
So the Bearcats waving their arms on the field, getting this crowd in it, looking for some motivation from the fans, as they have a great opportunity now to stop the Park Hills Rebels and get the ball on downs. It's going to be a pass across the middle to the slant, intercepted by Cody Neldon again as he stepped right in front of Daniel Marler for the pass. So Cody's second interception of the night.
Correction. DJ Dowdy, number 9.
I apologize, TJ. Please forgive me. So great read there by TJ Dowdy. Stepping in front of the coverage, seeing the slant. Pattern going to be run by Daniel Marler. And that was had Marler caught that, it would have been right at the first down marker. Don't know if it would have been good, as they're going to spot the ball at about the Bearcat 29. I know he had to get to about the 30 or the 29-yard line for a first down. Excuse me, at the 24.
First and 10 from the 24.
Josh Overall slips as he cuts back, so he's going to have a gain of about 1 or 2. We haven't called Nick Summers' name in the backfield, as Coach Pixley's not running him. He's got some bruised up or banged up ribs. He is playing on the defensive side of the ball, but missing him a lot in the backfield tonight, as he's such a strong, powerful runner, and also gives Josh Overall's legs a break every other play as well. Joined by Dr. Sharp, Superintendent of Dexter Public Schools, here in the press box.
Handoff was inside to Josh Overall.
Another gain of about 2, maybe 1. Great defense there. Looked like number 47, Ed Cruz, and number 50, Blake Nephew, for the Rebels on the stop.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 5 from the 30-yard line. The Park Hills Rebels on top 14-7 with 3:58 left to go here in the third quarter.
Tyler Miller up top, Chase Young at the bottom here for the Bearcats. Josh Overall, the eye back. Cody drops back, looks, getting from behind. Runs way back, now at the 10-yard line, scrambling, a lot of space. Sees a seam, gets knocked out of bounds by Daniel Marler at about the 31-yard line of the Bearcats. So he's going to be about 2 yards shy of a first down.
Once again,
as there's a Rebel on the field, we have an official timeout as they attend to the player.
Once again, it was Theo Gall, Ed, who was protecting his quarterback on the blind side there, and he just leveled that young man.
So with the injured player, who's now up, that being Ed Cruz, as he's walking off the field under his own power. So that's a great sign, and glad to see the young man's not hurt. Gives Coach Pixley a time to talk to his Bearcats as they are well inside their side of the field. See if we see Tyler Miller back to punt this play or not, or it may be another opportunity to gamble for the hard count and just see if we can't get a first down on a penalty here. We being the Dexter Bearcats. And they got the movement as a hard count by Cody. Blake Nephews moves forward. It's going to be all sides and a first down for the Bearcats as a result.
Yeah, Blake a little anxious there, ready for the play, and as we mentioned earlier, that hard count gets a lot of them. But
we've seen it every game.
Absolutely, and Blake was anxious and he was ready to go. He was ready to get in the backfield, but unfortunately that cost him 5 yards and a Dexter first down.
Kyle Mayberry, number 76, 6'3", 315 pounds, in the ball game for the Rebels. Fake. This time complete to Alex Cliff out in the flat. He scrambles across the 50-yard line for a first down after about a 14-yard gain on the pass, and it's going to be first down Dexter Bearcats from the Rebel 48-yard line.
Alex Cliff just went through, broke the line, cut across the middle there for a little short pass, but turned it into another first down.
3:28 to go here in the third quarter. See Cody from the shotgun. Run all the ways. He tries to get outside using his speed, cuts back, slips as he was being pursued by Cody Harrison. So a gain of about 6 for the Dexter Bearcats.
Good run there by Cody, just using sheer speed to get outside.
And great pursuit there by Cody Harrison. to force him to turn back up. And grass maybe not quite as thick as it would have been a month ago, but it feels in great shape. But Cody loses his footing, goes down after a gain. It looks like to only be 5, not 6.
2nd and 5 from the 43.
Cody looking to pass. He's being pursued. This time sits at the seam, bounces off. As he's whistled down, the ball comes loose. They're saying down on contact as he was hit by number 76, Kyle Mayberry. Ball did come loose, but the referee had already blown the play dead. Going to be short of the first down as he's going to have to get to about the Rebel 38-yard line, bringing up 3rd and 3 for the Bearcats.
Kyle Mayberry, the 6'3", 315-pound defensive lineman, but he's shown that he's mobile right there.
Absolutely. So big opportunity for this Rebel defense to stand back up as they did continuously throughout the first half. Hand off to Josh Overall. He gets to the outside, around the end, turns it up. He's met by number 18 and number 3, that being Austin Caldwell and John Comfort for the Rebels, but not until after he gains 4 yards and a first down for his Dexter Bearcats. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line of the Park Hills Rebels.
Dexter Bearcats seem to have a little momentum here, being able to move the ball down the field. Cody in the shotgun, going to throw. He's got
deep.
Miller
He's
down
got
in
Tyler.
the corner. He's
Complete
got it
and a touchdown. Dexter Bearcats. So a 37-yard touchdown for the Dexter Bearcats. The seniors linking up, Cody Stevens to Tyler Miller. That being the 13th time this year they've linked up for a touchdown through the air. And so just great execution, good coverage by the Rebels. Tyler Miller just able to go a little higher, reach up there and bring that ball in.
Yeah, it was a good call there by Cody. He had single coverage there. They've been doubling him all night. That particular time, Keegan Probst was one-on-one with Tyler, and as you mentioned, Tyler's got good height and can really jump, and he came to his advantage right there for the touchdown.
So we know Tyler's got family in from across the country to see him play. We got all of his families watching on the internet tonight, so congratulations. They're all jumping up and down in the living room and everywhere else after that play. And here we have an email from Misty Kreider. We're so excited to be watching the Dexter Bearcats in the regional. So glad I can watch my nephew Tyler Miller on the big screen via the webcast. Hey, and you just saw the big touchdown on the big screen, Misty, so thanks, and we are cheering you on. So that's sent from her iPad. Thank you very much. Hey, Dexter Pizza Company is under new ownership and have returned the classic recipes. A lunch buffet is available daily along with a popular cookie dough pizza, now offering chicken wings as well. Dexter Pizza Company is offering a carry-out special for Bearcat fans during each YAC televised game, that being free breadsticks with the purchase of a large pizza. Give them a call at 624-7499. Also, or you can visit them out on Business 60. In addition, on Sundays, they have a free drink with your buffet if you present that Sunday's bulletin from your local church. And Tommy Jacobs just let us know that Crothersville is now leading 41-0 in their playoff game tonight.
So
this time they hand the ball off, faked it back, but return's going to be brought down inside the 20. It was given to Daniel Marler.
Number 1, Kenton Sanders in on the tackle there.
Kenton not fooled by the hand. Of course, it was the handoff, but then number 9 also went around and faked the reverse, but possibly setting up for a possible action if there's another kick by the Bearcats later this evening.
So with 1:21 left in the third period, the Dexter Bearcats 14, the Park Hills Rebels 14. So we have a whole new football game here.
Getting a few emails about people having good feelings about a Dexter comeback, and they're on the right move there, scoring the touchdown as Kenton Sanders in on the blitz there. Tackle for a loss of about 3. Got to bring up 2nd and 13.
Yeah, what Kenton did there was stun it inside. He split the gaps and literally got between the two big guys before they even fired off the ball.
Kenton Sanders, a senior. First year, he's been on the team all year. Sophomore year, he was injured, barely got to play. Junior year, injured again after about the first or second week of the season. Stayed with the team, fought hard, built himself up over the summer, and has had a very successful senior campaign this year.
Number 28 on the carry, Derek Mitchell. Met there by number 43, Alex Cliff.
So going to be a gain of about 3.5. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 9 from the 19, just outside. Well, it looks like a 3rd and 9 from the 20-yard line of the Rebels. So Bearcats, they could get a big stop here, make the Rebels have to decide if it's going to be a punt or not. We've not seen a punt all night, I don't believe, have we, Jeff?
We have not, and it would certainly be a momentum shift if the Dexter Bearcats were to put in a stop right here.
Absolutely. They've got the crowd into it. You can hear them across the way. And there's the big hit. The handoff was to number 9, Cody Harrison. Gets hit at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for a gain of 1. So after averaging over 20 yards a carry in the first half, this half, 2 carries, he's had about 3 yards. So great stop, big stop by the Bearcats. As I see Dr. Sharp not wanting to leave the upstairs of the press box here in the second half, as his presence has brought some motivation to his Bearcats. And they've tied the game and have had some big defensive stops here. And so with that, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching High School Football Live on YHC TV.
Hey, great party.
Oh, thanks. Here you go. 1 hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger. I don't grill it.
You wouldn't do it there.
Gotta be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
At Allen Christian and Dexter, you'll like the way we do business for many reasons. We make the buying experience simple with a large selection of Buicks and GMCs to choose from. We offer quality pre-owned vehicles priced to fit any budget. No gimmicks, guaranteed. Shop us any day, anytime, here in Dexter or online at allenchristian.com. We service what we sell with one of the most experienced service departments in the Heartland area. Selection, price, experience, family owned for over 53 years. Allen Christian Buick GMC, Dexter.
And we're back. 4th and 8 from the Park Hills 21-yard line. And so we'll get a punt. This is a quick kickoff. Well defended by Daniel Marler for the Rebels. It's going to be down at the Bearcat 40. As there's 12 minutes now, 11 minutes, 50 seconds to go in this regional playoff football game. All tied here at Dexter Charles Bland Stadium, as the Bearcats will take over on offense.
Dexter Bearcats had a big stop there. Momentum has definitely shifted toward the Bearcats, and we'll see if the Dexter Bearcat offense can get things going here.
And if you want the momentum, you certainly want to have it in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Football games are won in the fourth quarter. Of course, that's cliche, but tonight with the 14-14 score going into the fourth quarter, it will literally be won tonight in the fourth quarter.
Josh Overall springs outside. He's going to be hit by Cody Harrison in the flat for a gain of only about 3.
Yeah, that was a great open field tackle there by Harrison. He matched up with Overall one-on-one, and he wasn't going to let Overall get outside on him. But Overall still managed to gain about 4 yards. So we've got 2nd and 6 from the 43, and the Dexter Bearcats are moving the ball here in the fourth quarter. Cody Stevens under center, Alex Cliff and Overall in the backfield. He's going to hand off. No, he's going to fake. He's going to roll right.
Got Jake Lee out, well guarded by Cody Harrison, but unable to corral the ball in. Would have been shy of the first down by about a yard. Brings up 3rd and 6 for the Bearcats.
It was great defense there by Harrison. He had him foot for foot, and the ball was thrown just a little ahead of Jake Lee, and Jake was unable to make the catch.
Rebels have done an outstanding job tonight really neutralizing the Bearcat aerial attack, with the exception of that previous touchdown play. Very little through the air for the Bearcats this evening.
Stevens back to throw. He's being flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to run.
Hit 2 or 3 times, finally brought down. Going to be short of the first down. Going to be 4th and about 2 for the Bearcats. As again, the downfield coverage from these Rebels forced Cody out of the pocket and had to tuck it and run.
As you said, the Park Hills defense has done a great job. The Dexter Bearcats come in the first 10 games averaging 44.8 yards per game.
Cody with the audible. Hands it off to Josh up the middle. He gets across the 50, so it's going to depend on the spot because he is right at the first down marker. If he crosses the 50, it will be a first down as we see Chris Rush and Cale Williams spotting the ball now.
This is one of those situations, Ed, whether he uses the left foot or the right foot for the spot could be the difference in the first down.
As Ben Godwin calls it short, and so it will be first down, Park Hills Rebels, without a measurement.
Boy, they've measured all night. I can't imagine they wouldn't have measured that one.
Well, I'm sure he can see over there that the chain is probably posted on the south side of the 50, and there you can clearly see the point. The south end of the football is on the north side of the 50-yard line. So short, if he knew where the chain was posted.
A big stop there by the Park Hills Rebels, and they'll take over first down, as you mentioned, just in Dexter Bearcat territory by a couple of inches.
Absolutely. So 10:24 to go here in the ball game. I formation. Inside handoff to the fullback. Met at the line of scrimmage, brought back for a yard loss. Is number 45, Levi Sutton, had nowhere to go.
Kenton Sanders there met him at the line, and looked like Zach Watson and another Bearcat in on the stop. 2nd and 10 from about the 50-yard line. 10 minutes to go in this football game.
Park Hills, they were in a very similar situation just last week, Friday night against St. Genevieve. Close football game. Had the lead going in down to the last 4 or 5 minutes, and turnover in another possession, and St. Genevieve walked away a winner. So they're not unaccustomed to the situation they're in right now.
Daniel Marler, number 30, on the carry there for about 8 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 3, so 7 yards.
7-yard carry.
Well, probably 8 because he was behind the line of scrimmage the first time. But so Bearcats needing a big stop right here.
3rd and 3 from the 43.
Probably in 4-down territory for the Rebels. As we see, it looked like there's movement there, but we got a timeout. Park Hills. So with that timeout, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching High School Football Live on YAC TV.
When you need home medical equipment, get a higher grade of home care with A-Plus Medical. At A-Plus Medical, our goal is to provide a wide selection of quality products and a higher grade of customer care, from grab bars to bedside commodes, canes, hospital beds, and wheelchairs, nebulizers, home oxygen, CPAP, and supplies, plus much, much more. When you need a helping hand and want to breathe easier, put your trust in A-Plus Medical Equipment, a higher grade of home care.
Hello, I'm Dr. Terry Swinger, and I'm so pleased that YHC TV will be carrying so many sporting events this year, both boys and girls. These events help with leadership, personality development, and I would like to wish all of our students and all of our schools a safe and successful year.
And we're back. Coach gets the last few minutes, the last parting comments to his Rebels. Bearcats on the field waiting. Brings up 3rd and 3 from the Bearcat 43. We're going to be a little light on the stats. That fumble. Ball's down. Recovered by Cody Nelton, but it looks again that referee line judge Tim Harmon called the ball down prior to the fumble. So the Rebels will retain possession. It'll bring up 4th and 1 from the Bearcat 41. We've seen number 74, Aaron Manford, in the backfield a couple of different times on this type of situation, but we see him at the line of scrimmage. Pro set. Handoff met at the line. second effort by number 28, Daniel Marler, Derek Mitchell, providing the first down for his Rebels as he was hit behind the line of scrimmage and ran through that hit and was able to lean forward for a gain and a first down.
Yes, he was. That was great second effort there as the Park Hills Rebels will not be denied. They're continuing to move the football down the field, and the Dexter Bearcats just don't have an answer at this point. Temperature dropping. It's a cool 54 degrees here. Wind out of the south at about 9 miles per hour, so the flag's got a steady movement
back
there.
To Derek Mitchell as he breaks through the arm tackle. He's going to get a gain of about 5, bringing up 2nd and 5 from the Bearcat 34-yard line. So he was tackled by Chase Snow, number 50 for the Bearcats.
7:42 left in the football game. Second and 6 from the 35-yard line, the Dexter Bearcat 35-yard line.
Pitch out to Cody Harrison. He gets free, but brought down by number 5, Garrett Ray. So Garrett Ray doing a great job staying at home.
Short of the first down there.
So after a gain of 4, it's going to be a 3rd and 1 from the Bearcat 30-yard line. Boy, you look at the right side there, 74, 78, 79, all 300 pounds plus. And there, Derek Mitchell on the carry, carrying a Bearcat, so a gain of about 8.
Once again, great second effort there. Looked like they had him stopped just inside the 30, and he kept his legs moving and got down to about the 23-yard line for another first down. Park Hills continuing to move the ball down the football field. 1st and 10 from the 23, 6:42 left in the football game.
There, Cody Harrison hit in the backfield as there was no place for him to go, and he's going to be tackled for a loss of about a yard.
Right there by Jake Lee and Nick Summers. Loss of about probably a foot or so on that play. Clock continuing to tick, 6:09 left in the football game. 2nd and 10 from the 23. Curtois under center. He's going to hand the ball off inside to Mitchell. No, he kept it himself.
Keeps going. Brought down by number 5, Garrett Ray, but not until after a gain of about 20. He falls short of the touchdown. It's going to be 1st and goal at about the Bearcat 7-yard line.
That was a fantastic fake inside. Drew everybody in. I actually stayed with the running back as well. Did not see him break outside, and he was out there by himself. Great
First
run.
time we've seen it run tonight, and yeah, it caught everybody off guard, which is exactly why you call plays.
Absolutely. 1st and 8 from the 8-yard line, the Dexter 8-yard line.
Comes to the short side. Brought down by number 44, that being Zach Watson, was number 28, Derek Mitchell, after a gain of about 2. So 2nd and goal from the 5 for the Rebels.
Dexter Bearcats need a stop here.
Absolutely. As we're now inside of 5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Handoff, touchdown.
Derek Mitchell, number 28.
Takes the ball, just kind of sidestepped in there to make himself narrow enough to get through the tight hole. And he tiptoes in for 5 yards out for the touchdown and to put his Rebels back on top, 20-14.
Dexter Bearcats can't let their heads drop here. They've got to stay in this football game. Plenty of time. 4:43 left in the football game.
Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:43 to go in the ball game, Park Hill Rebels back on top, 21-14. Winning on the field doesn't happen by accident. Players and coaches work throughout the long summer, conditioning for the rigors of competition. Practice upon practice, the lessons learned by our Dexter student athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of discipline and teamwork, hard work, and commitment to excellence. At Bank of Advance, we believe in the character that sports helps to build, and we're proud to help support athletes on the field and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, we've seen that tough Park Hills Rebel team go down, march down the field, and score.
Yes, Jeff, and right now at Pizza Hut and Dexter, get any pizza, any size, any toppings for only $10 when you place a carry-out order. Also, special number 2 is a $5 pizzone, a huge individual calzone stuffed with your favorite toppings and cheese for only $5. 3 recipes, meaty, pepperoni, and supreme. They're open until midnight Fridays and Saturdays. They open at 11 each day. Give them a call at 624-5333.
4:43 left in the football game. Park Hills on top, 21-14. And they're going to kick it deep.
Overall with the return. Reverses back. Goes against the grain. Got a great block there from Chase Young. Finally corralled up at about the 42-yard line. So great return there by Josh Overall. Scrambling and scrambling for about a 30-yard return.
Number 78. Jordan Elzer on the tackle.
Hey, Tyler Miller's grandma Porter's also watching the ball game on the big screen from Eugene, Missouri. So Grandma Porter, we hope you're enjoying the game, and let's hope your cheering is able to bring one out for the Bearcats.
So the Dexter Bearcats will start from their own 42, 1st and 10, 4:32 left in the football game.
From the shotgun. And he's brought down in the backfield as he tried to tuck it and run. But number 50, Blake Nephews, had nothing doing with it for the Rebels. As Cody Stevens is tackled for a 3-yard loss, bringing up 2nd and 13.
Great coverage by the Park Hills Rebels. All the defenders were falling back. Not really a zone coverage, more of a man-to-man. But Cody couldn't find anyone open, decided to run, and there was nowhere to go.
We got a final from Crothersville. Crothersville defeated Herculaneum 48-0 in their first round of their district playoffs. Got a screen pass. Josh Overall to the outside. Gets through the first wave. Out front. Tackle just shy of the first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and less than a yard for the first down. Great execution there by the Bearcats.
And what really set that up is the front line has been allowing the Park Hills big guys to get inside. That time it's by design. They hit and let them through, and that set the screen up, and Overall was able to gain about 9 yards.
Cody with it, runs off tackle through between the guard and tackle. He gets about a 12-yard gain for a first down. It'll be first down for the Bearcats at the Rebel 38-yard line. And now we got a foul, a flag on the plays. Looks like it's going to come from the sideline. And so foul against the Rebel line, sideline. And they only get one warning on that, so a sideline infraction.
Park Hills really did not need that at this point. Dexter clearly had momentum.
Cody back, plenty of time. He goes deep, high again. Tyler Miller comes back forward, complete. He shakes the tackle, Stays on his feet, leans forward, going to be brought down at the 1 yard line. Great concentration. Tyler Miller coming back for the ball. Spinning free of the of the tackle, leaning forward. So brings up 1st and goal from the 1 yard line with 3 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Excellent concentration, Ed. Cody threw the ball, just kind of lobbed it up, knowing that Tyler was going to have to go get the football, and Tyler did just that. Timed the ball, went up, made the catch, and then after making the catch with great second effort, got down to the 1 yard line.
See Alex Cliff this time. Cody going to keep it on the sneak. And there's the signal. It is a touchdown. So touchdown Dexter Bearcats with 2:40 to go. They are now a point after try away from tying this ball game.
Dexter wasting no time, less than 2 minutes, goes down and answers the Park Hills Rebels touchdown. And Dexter Bearcats have an opportunity to be right back in this thing. 2 minutes 40 left to go here in the football game. Park Hills 21-20.
Alex Cliff gets the kicking shoe on. Cody Nelson will be the holder.
Cody Stevens on the hold.
Here we go. The ball is down. Kick is up. And signal
good.
Good. So with 2:40 to go in the ball game, we have a tie ball game in the first round of these playoffs here in Dexter.
Yeah, there's no quit in either one of these football teams, in.
Also, update from Tommy Jenkins late in the game. Crystal City leads Charleston 16-13, and Valley leads Hayti 37-8. So looking pretty good for Valley. Charleston still in the ball game. Want to remind everybody, On The Go Convenience is at 2 locations, Dexter and Bloomfield. They serve fried chicken and barbecue daily along with their popular food bar. It's also your one-stop for fuel, snacks, and cold drinks on the go, and featuring the 28-degree cave that's On The Go Convenience. Hey, and if you take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed as it's in great condition thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field surfaces on not only this field, but numerous ones in the area such as Portageville, Sykeston, Piggott, and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovation prides themselves on providing the best playing surface possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations. To check out their projects, go to turfrenovations.com. And Alex Cliff with the kick. Deep to number 30, Daniel Marler. He goes across the green, turns it back up, but he's met by a couple of Bearcats, and he's wrapped out by Kenton Sanders, brought down at the Rebel 29, being spotted just the south side of the 30-yard line. So the Rebels, with 2:33 to go in the ball game, will take over and have 70 yards to go for a winning score.
We've really had one outstanding football game here tonight, Ed. Both teams played evenly matched. The stats are pretty well matched across the board. The score is now 21-21. 2:33, we'll see who's going to come out on top here. Lots of time left.
Pitch out to Cody Harrison. He turns it back, met by a horde of Bearcats. He's brought down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. So 2nd and 10 for the Rebels at their 30-yard line as the clock continues to tick.
Yeah, that
with
play
2
really
minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the ballgame.
That play was slow developing. The Dexter Bearcats read it all the way and met him at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
A lot of noise coming from the crowd as the hometown Dexter Bearcat fans getting into the ballgame. Inside handoff to the tailback. Follows his fullback and tackle. He gets a gain of about 8. It's number 28, Derek Mitchell, to bring up 3rd and about 2. Looks like they're going to spot it. 3rd and 2 from the Rebel 38-yard line.
Cody Nelson came up from his defensive back position and made that tackle, and that was a touchdown-saving tackle. 3rd and 2 from the 38.
Cody Harrison again, slow to move. Zach Lacey, number 44, met him at the line of scrimmage and throws him backwards. Zach Watson. But Zach Watson on the tackle. They may have given him a gain on the forward momentum. Brings up 4th and 1 We have a timeout, Dexter, with 1:08 to go in the ball game. With that timeout, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching High School Football Live on YHC TV.
People come from everywhere to get their deal from Lincoln Lacey. They come from Benton, Bloomfield, or and from New Madrid, Bertrand, Campbell, Parma, Kelso, Lilburn, Portageville, Risco, Bernie. Lincoln Lacey is your domestic auto lease headquarters. From Rector, Arkansas, Gideon, Sykes, Pickett, Arkansas, Morehouse, Dexter, Minor, East Prairie, Charleston, Chaffee, Pollard, Arkansas. Come on out to Lincoln Lacey in Malden.
Welcome to NFL Total Access,
the show that takes you inside the locker room and down on the field. With inside access to all 32 teams all year long. NFL Total Access, Monday through Saturday, only on NFL Network.
NFL Network, where football season never ends.
So here we go, 4th and inches for the Rebels. And this time we see the Bearcats get anxious, so encroachment offsides on the defense will give a first down to the Rebels just shy of their 45-yard line. So little give and take there. We saw Cody Nelton succeed earlier in the ball game bringing the Rebel defense off, and this time quarterback Hunter Curtois returning the favor, drawing those Bearcats offsides on a 4th and inches play.
Yeah, that was a huge penalty there, and a great opportunity for the Park Hills Rebels as they reload. 1st and 10 from the 45. 1:08 left in the football game.
Handoff to number 28 again, Derek Mitchell. He's hit 2 or 3 times, finally brought down after a short gain of maybe 2 yards. The clock continues to tick. Now 50 seconds to go here in the ball game.
Chase Snow and Zach Watson in on that tackle.
Like a gain of 3, so 2nd and 7 from the Rebel 47.
2nd 3 from the 43. 38 seconds left in the football game.
This time Mitchell again with the ball carry, gain of about 8 for a first down as he was tackled by number 10, Ryan Joyner. But again, not until after he gets the first down. So the clock stopped to set the chains. 33 seconds to go as Hunter Curtois will spike the ball to stop the clock, bringing up 2nd and 10 from the Bearcat 45-yard line. 29 seconds to go here in the ball game as our new friends from Park Hill Central were in the path and the floor over there, pacing back and forth.
2nd and 10 from the 45. 29 seconds left.
Handoff again to Derek Mitchell. Gain of about 3 to the 43-yard line of the Bearcats. Timeout, Rebels, as we see Coach coming onto the field. So with that timeout, we're going to take another quick break. You're watching High School Football Live on YHC TV.
At First National Bank, it is about believing in our community, planning for the future, and understanding the needs and aspirations of our customers. We bring you the best in full-service banking, backed by a friendly staff and a strong sense of community pride. We encourage you to experience the First National Bank difference. First National Bank, believing in community, planning for the future.
I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sane. We realize the best advertising we have is when our customers tell us about their buying experience at Glen Sane, with price and service.
We have an outstanding service and parts department that I think you'll be very, very proud of. Every day we come to work and look forward to selling our next GMC truck and have been doing so ever since my late grandfather, Glen Sane, started the business in 1954.
We invite you to come and see us and see why so many are buying from us. And God bless our troops.
And we're back. 3rd and 8 from the 43-yard line of the Dexter Bearcats. Quick pass. Got to be short. or maybe the pass might have been complete, but the knee went down in the catch, so that downs the ball automatically in the high school level. And so it is a complete pass, then a catch, so that means the clock keeps ticking. And so it is now 4th down. Okay, so they waved the pass incomplete, stopping the clock. 4th down and 8 from the Bearcat 43 for the Rebels. 16 seconds to go here in the ball game. We understand from the coaching staff that realistically for a field goal, the Rebels are going to need to be kicking from about the 20-yard line, meaning they're going to have to get to about the 13, be a 30-yard gain. We got a quick timeout here by the Rebels. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching high school football live on YHC TV.
Of the sweet land of liberty, of the I see. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
Baker Implement Company in Malden, Missouri is your authorized dealer for Case IH tractors, combines, and implements. We are also an authorized dealer for Lexion combines. Baker Implement offers service on what we sell by factory-trained technicians. We are also one of the best stocked hardware stores in the area. Baker Implement is the place to shop for Case IH branded apparel and toys. Drop by and visit us and let us show you what we have. You'll find what...
And we're back. Whoops, we got illegal procedure on the Rebels as Joey Hagan got a little anxious there from the end position. So that's going to back him up 5 yards, now bringing up 4th and about 13 from the Bearcat 48-yard line.
And they're back to punt here. We'll see if they actually punt.
Cody Nelson has deep return capabilities with a lot of speed. Squib kick straight out of bounds at the 32-yard line of the Bearcats. Punt looked like it was lucky to clear the line. Punts like that, you hate to think it might bounce off a Bearcat not looking and give the opportunity for the Rebels to recover, or vice versa, given roles reversed. But so with 12 seconds to go, and I'm sure Park Hills may have wished that the clock could have ticked off a little bit more than 4 seconds. But 12 seconds to go, the Bearcats have to go 68 yards for the win.
But we've seen them score several times this year in less time than that. 12 seconds could be a lifetime.
A lot of defensive backs. Very little rush. Cody goes deep. There's Chase Young. It's almost intercepted as Hunter Curtois, the quarterback, had a beat on it but unable to corral it in. The pass was intended for Chase Young. So 7 seconds off the clock. This will be the last play for the Bearcats, and probably the last play in regulation then, barring a defensive penalty.
Well, typically games are won in the fourth quarter, but it looks like this one may go into overtime here.
Cody be in the shotgun, puts Tyler Miller in motion. Fumble the snaps. Oh, and as he policed it up, he is brought down instantly by Ed Cruz to end the ball game with the score tied. So we'll go into overtime. And just a big, great open field tackle by Ed Cruz on the quarterback, Cody Stevens, on that play. So format for the overtime, similar to college. Each team will get an opportunity with the ball, and they'll come out and flip a coin to see who's going to go first. Both teams will start from the 25-yard line. And I believe after if it goes into 3 overtimes, then you have to go for the 2-point conversion. The first 2, you can choose to kick the extra point if you wish. So both coaches talking it over with their team and their captains. As the captains await to walk and meet into the midfield on the Bearcat. So our first overtime game, I believe, since we've been airing. This being the third season live here in Dexter. Also been able this season, was able to do a couple of games live from down in Kennett as we get fourth quarter stats from our good friend Brett Dorton. Thank you, Brett. And I'll pass those off as Jeff, excellent at incorporating those into the conversation and discussion. We got another score update. Oh wait, no, that's we got to repeat. And so hopefully Tommy Jacobs will be able to give us an update from Crystal City and Valley. Valley had a significant lead over the Hayti Indians, but Crystal City was clinging to a 3-point lead over the Charleston Blue Jays late in the game, both games. We have also not gotten an update from the St. Genevieve Fredericktown regional playoff game. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game Monday night. If Dexter is victorious this evening, then the playoff game will be here. If Dexter proves not to be victorious and St. Genevieve wins, then it will be at St. Genevieve. If Fredericktown beats St. Genevieve and Park Hills beats beats Dexter, I believe Fredericktown will have the home game, as that side of the bracket is the home game this year.
Well, Ed, at the end of regulation, Park Hills had the ball 28 minutes and 25 seconds, and Dexter only had the ball 19 minutes and 35 seconds. Total net yards, Park Hills had 314, Dexter had 336. As far as net yards rushing, Park Hills 285, Dexter Bearcats 168. But if you look at the scoreboard, dead even, 21-21, and right here's where the rubber meets the road.
Dexter will get the ball first. Again, both teams will set up on the 25. There is one timeout per overtime period per team. There is no play clock, or there's no game clock, just a play clock. Inside handoff to Alex Cliff, and he gets a gain of about 9 as he's brought down outside of the Park Hills 15-yard line to bring up second and less than a yard for a first down.
That was a good call inside, little misdirection. Cody fake spun around, handed to Cliff inside, and he gained about 9 yards on the play.
Josh Overall with the ball. He goes off the guard there for a gain of about 6, brought down at the 10, so it will be a first down. He is outside of the 10-yard line, so Dexter can get a first down without scoring a touchdown based on the current ball placement.
So Dexter really moving the ball, 2 carries, 14 yards there. In the I formation, Cliff the fullback. Looks like Nick Summers in the backfield. And
that's Nick's first carry of the evening. And so he takes a hit, bounces off, carries number 9, Cody Harrison, out of bounds for a gain of about 4, but Nick kind of nursing some bruised up ribs and hasn't been carrying the ball all night. So his first carry of the evening, good for about 4 yards, bringing up 2nd and 6. Maybe second and gain of 3 for 2nd and 7 outside of the 7-yard line. Josh Overall back in the game. Alex Cliff in the backfield. Stevens from we got a whistle and a flag. We have illegal procedure on the Bearcats, so it's going to back them up 5 yards, bringing up a 2nd and 12 from just outside the 12-yard line. So the Bearcats a little anxious on that play again. Saw a little bit of that in the first quarter.
Overall back into the game for the Bearcats.
Bearcat fans still into the game, making a lot of noise across the way. Stevens rolls to his right. Looking, sees Tyler got a seam, cuts it upfield, dives for the end zone, going to come up short. He's down inside the 5. Think he's going to be short of the first down as well to bring up 3rd and inches from the 1 yard line, just outside the 1 yard line.
He can get a first down without scoring here. 3rd and 1 from the 2.
Inside handoff. Touchdown. Dexter Bearcats.
Alex Cliff on the carry.
Alex Cliff follows his guard. Goes through the seam. Good for a touchdown. So in this first overtime, Bearcats did their part, scoring a touchdown. As Alex Cliff will change the shoe to now attempt the point after try. And we just got a score in from Bobby Greer, a good friend Bobby. St. Genevieve beat Fredericktown 48-14. Again, that's St. Genevieve victorious over Fredericktown this evening, 48-14. So they will be playing next week. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So hugging the left upright, but a kick did go through the upright. So 28-21 now, Dexter Bearcats. Again, as we were talking before the overtime, if St. Genevieve and Dexter both win, next Monday night's game will be in Dexter. If Park Hills is victorious this evening, they will go to St. Genevieve Monday for the next game.
Hillsboro's beaten Sykeston 34-32 in the 4th.
And also in 4A action, we just got an update. Hillsboro leading Sykeston
34-32 in the
34-32 in the with 1 minute to go. So thanks to our new friends from Park Hills Central for that score update. Passes up, overthrown. As Courtois is intended for Joey Hagan and just overthrew the pass. Garrett Ray got a beat on it, but the ball, by the time he reacted, could not catch up with either. Don't you know that young man would have been jumping out of his shoes if he could have hauled that pass in, though. That being Garrett Ray being for the interception.
Absolutely. Cody Harrison, number 9, was wide open on the play. Courtois just overthrew it. Second and 10 from the 25.
Hand off this time to, just got loose there. Derek Mitchell went off the end there, hurdled a Bearcat and had nothing but field in between him. But as he came down, slipped just a little, went to his knee, and therefore down. The ball's then down at that time. So bringing up 3rd and 1. And we got a final now. Sykeston falls to Hillsboro 34-32. So congratulations, Hillsboro, as this time number 28, Derek Mitchell, hitting the backfield. May have gotten to the line of scrimmage, as it looks like he's spotted behind the 15-yard, north of the 15-yard line. It has to get south of the 15-yard line for the first down. So 4th down and inches now for the Rebels. As there's a couple people sitting, but most people on their feet.
Folks, this could be the last play if Park Hills can advance the football for a first down.
Absolutely. So they'll go with the I formation. Derek Mitchell in the tailback. He gets the ball. He dives forward. He is going to have the first down as he's down at about the 12. Well, it looks like they're going to down him at about the 14-yard line. As his knee hit, then he leaned forward after the fact. But bottom line is first down for the Rebels. 1st and 10 from the Bearcat 14-yard line. Again, update, Hillsboro victorious over Sykeston, 34-32. So congratulations to Hillsboro. Bulldogs had an excellent season again this year. And congrats, and we tip our hat to them as well. But hand off again to Derek Mitchell. He has been the workhorse for the Rebels this second half as he gains about 4 yards, bringing up 2nd and 6 from the 10-yard line.
In regulation, Mitchell had 27 carries for 133 yards. So, yes, he was definitely the workhorse and still is.
Again, no game clock in overtime, just the play clock as it now ticks down to 6 seconds for the Rebels. 2nd and 6. This time Cody Harrison with the ball. He grinds out. He gets to the 5-yard line, real close to a first down as they spot the ball on the north side of the 5, brings up 3rd down and inches.
Harrison also had 110 yards in regulation on 11 carries, so about a 10 yards per, about a 9.9 yards per carry.
So 3rd and inches from the pro set again. This time touchdown for the Rebels as Derek Mitchell keeps grinding out. He had 2 Bearcats on him as he fell across the line. So now the Rebels just a point after try away from tying this ball game and sending it into a 2nd overtime.
I believe they may go for 2 here, Ed.
I thought I saw him toss the kicking tee in, but you're right, they may very well do it. They have been so successful on short yardage this all night long. They have a little momentum going into having just scored, as we are now going to have a timeout. Dexter.
Timeout, Dexter.
So with that timeout, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching high school football live on YHC TV.
Boom! Hey, where are you going? Can't get by me. I'm #1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm #1. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am a king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
Hey, we're back. Again, Coach Pixley, final words for his Bearcats as the Park Hill Rebels are going for the win from the 2.5-yard line. If they get it across the goal line, they win 29-28. If they fall short of the goal line, Dexter is victorious 28-27. Handoff there to, it's a keeper. Quarter must fake the handoff around the end. In for a touchdown, or the extra point, 2-point conversion. Park Hill Central is victorious in the first round. Again, a great play call by Park Hills as they've been pounding it up the middle all night long. This time around, they fake it, stand everybody up, and the quarterback sneaks it around the end for the extra point.
Yes, Ed, this has been one great football game. They went inside to Mitchell and Harrison all night long. Dexter Bearcats pulled everybody inside looking for that play, and Kurt Toys faked inside, ran to the corner for the 2-point conversion. It couldn't have been better executed. Park Hills won this football game. They deserve to win this football game, and that's the way it ends.
Absolutely. So congratulations to the Park Hill Central Rebels. An evenly hard-fought ball game on both sides of the field all night long, back and forth, and disappointment on the faces of the Bearcats. But sportsmanship there, as you see both teams congratulating each other. So next Monday night, Park Hill Central will travel to St. Genevieve for the sectional playoff. Best of luck both teams, as both those teams have seen each other already in district play, and Park Hill's come up just short, St. Genevieve being victorious late in the game. Okay, hey, real quick right here, we're going to see the final play of the ball game in replay, and there you see it. Fake the handoff, they sell it perfectly, and there goes Curtoys around the outside with the Bearcats in pursuit, and nobody able to close on him. Excellent execution by the Rebels, and congratulations to the Rebels. This year, returning the favor as the Bearcats went there last year to advance in the playoffs on to John Burroughs. This year, the Rebels come south to Charles Bland Stadium and are going to prove to go home victorious. Congratulations, Dexter Bearcats, on a tremendous season, finishing the season 9-2. Nothing to be disappointed about. Obviously, had goals of going on a little further than this, but so nothing to dip your head about. They played a great game and had a tremendous season. Again, congratulations to the Central Rebels. You guys travel safe going home tonight. Best of luck to you at St. Genevieve Monday night. With that, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back shortly with the final stats for the ball game. And you're watching high school football live on YHC TV.
Hey, great party. Oh, thanks. Here you go. One hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger. I don't grill it for you.
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Boom! Hey, where are you going? Can't get by me. I'm #1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm #1. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am the king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
And we're back. As you see, the Dexter Bearcats, these seniors lead the field for the last time as they're getting hugs into their coaches and their fellow players, their teammates, as a great season from the Bearcats, but coming up just short here in the last play as Park Hill Central able to convert on the two-point conversion with the keeper sold well by the quarterback Curtoys, and then he just ran around the in and out, sprinted the defense into the corner of the end zone for the two-point conversion. Very even ball game as we're looking at stats. Jeff, do you have individual stats? Here we go, real quick. For the offense, sorry, I picked up that paper for us. For the offense, Park Hill Central led on the ground by Derek Mitchell, 32 attempts for 150 yards. Cody Harrison, 12 attempts for 114 yards. So led there by those two horses that have carried them all year long. Hunter Courtois passing, 2 for 7 for 29 yards tonight, no touchdowns. Mitchell led offensively with 3 touchdowns. Then also for the Dexter Bearcats, led on the ground by their senior quarterback, Cody Stevens, 23 attempts for 113 yards. Josh Overall, 11 attempts for 38 yards. Alex Cliff, 7 for 43, maybe his best production on the ground all year long from Alex Cliff there. And passing, Cody Stevens, 8 of 15 for 168 yards and 1 touchdown. Receiving, Tyler Miller, 3 for 98 yards and a touchdown. Josh Overall, 2 for 23. Cody Nelson, 1 for 23. And Alex Cliff, 1 for 14. Jacob Lee, 1 for 10. So, but when you look defensively, okay, sorry, Wing caught them there, sorry. But when we looked at the team stats, first downs almost identical. Total yardage, there you see it on your screen. Dexter 366 and Park Hills 339. First downs 20 to 23. Park Hills with the 2 turnovers, resulting in scores for the Bearcats. But so very evenly played ball game. Congratulations again to the Park Hills Central Rebels. We wish them well in their next venture against St. Genevieve. And again, congratulations to the Dexter Bearcats on an outstanding season, as they'll have nothing to hang their head on and a lot to be proud of as they look back on this in years to come, as it's just going to take a little time to get past the pain of losing, that's all.
Well, you're exactly right, Ed. And this was a very, very young Park Hills football team. They've got a lot of sophomores and juniors playing. They're going to be back next year, the year after, and they really won this football game tonight. They come out, they stopped the Dexter Bearcats, a very high-powered offense, which has averaged 44.8 yards per game coming into this game. Park Hills obviously practiced hard this week, and they had an answer for the Dexter Bearcat offense. And all those stats are fine and dandy, but the bottom line is the finishing scoreboard. And the Park Hills Rebels had 29. Dexter come up short with 28. A great Dexter Bearcat season, and now it's time to look forward to basketball.
Absolutely, and there in the overtime, Park Hills winning the toss, electing to have the ball second, which is what you want to do. Obviously, put them in a position to have a decision to make, whether they wanted to go for the 2 for the win or 1. Dexter had scoring first. They obviously took the safe and wise decision, as Alice Cliff's been very successful kicking. They go for the extra point to make it 7, so that then it rolls reverse. If Park Hill goes first, and they go for the 2-point conversion. When the Dexter steps up there if they had scored a touchdown, then they too may have went for that 2-point conversion. We'd be seeing a second overtime, but it didn't work that way. And again, final congratulations to Park Hills. We wish them well as the rest of the football team. St. Genevieve, another opponent we've seen this year, victorious tonight in their game over Fredericktown. So congratulations, St. Genevieve. Other local scores. Sykeston falling to Hillsboro by 2, 34-32. Crothersville victorious over Herculaneum, I think 48 or 47 to nothing. Valley victorious over Hayti. And last we saw Crothersville or Charleston ball game, they were losing by 3 or 4, and I don't think we got an update on that game or not, but they were down 13-16 in their game. So good luck, Blue Jays, and if not, then if that's already over, congrats on a successful season. So, well, Jeff, that concludes our football broadcast for the year. Had a lot of fun with you, and also Kevin Bishop joining us up here, so it's been a great season. Thanks to YHC TV, the Dexter High School school system for allowing us to broadcast, and also New Wave Communications for providing the technology to make it happen. So, again, congratulations, Dexter Bearcats, on a successful season. For Jeff Bush, I'm Ed Gargas. We're signing off. Everybody have a great evening.